Number 2. Yo, yo, yo. We should not smoke this weed. We say that wrong is what we need. So legalize what's growing from these trees. So the seed, plant a dream, stop the greed. They said we should not even try. They said we should curl up and die. They said we should just step aside. But surprise, we'll be rocking on these mics until we die. We're the 2 high zeros from Wilmington, Ohio. In the middle of the corn.
Irritated with the way, nothing wanna fucking cooperate. My patience getting thin and my nerves afraid. When I get so pissed, there ain't enough curse words to say. I get high and I try anyway, when my herbs ablaze, knowing any day my bottle emotions are so close to explosion, so close to blowing anymore, sucking it up and I'll fucking erupt. But fuck that, fuck this, fuck all that shit. Fuck that, fuck this, fuck all that shit. Fuck that, fuck this, fuck all that shit. Roll you a blunt and light that bitch. Despite all my rage, I'm still a rat in a cage. Loosen up my papers to the very last page. Trying to maintain while you play those games. Life is pain, Mary, take it away. One love to the tree, one love to the girls. Fuck all the haters, stay up out of our world. This is 2 high zeros, always right to getting high. Pumping our new single, one another country dry. Place another blunt, bitch, bumping in that trunk, bitch. Smoking on that skunk, bitch, always on the hunt. Pass me an ounce, the money now bounce. Smoke coming out of bounds, you know what we about. Trying to get away from the day to day. Music is my life, now it's time to say. Fuck all that shit, roll you a blunt and light that bitch. Fuck that, fuck this, fuck all that shit. Fuck that, fuck this, fuck all that shit. Fuck that, fuck this, fuck all that shit. Roll you a blunt and light that bitch. With the tension reaches a peak and I need a relief from the intensity of the stress and pressures that pester me constantly. I get high before my temper flies, and all these difficulties and the worries of life go up in smoke as I fucking cope with hopeless situations. I get to blazing, saying fuck that, fuck this, fuck all that shit. Roll you over and light that bitch. Fuck that, fuck this, fuck all that shit. Fuck that, fuck this, fuck all that shit. Fuck that, fuck this, fuck all that shit. Roll you over and light that bitch. Going on that complex, screaming revolution. Unity and love are the only true solutions. I'm bold, legalizing this time. We all united, motherfucker, law fighting. Roll it up and light it. FBI, CIA, DEA and your rules. Media, cops, pollution in the news. Taxing up the poor, giving a race to the rich. You're playing the USA like a game of risk. But I say fuck that, fuck this, fuck all that shit. Roll you a blunt and light that bitch. Roll you a blunt and light that bitch. You two back here in the trees, yeah. It's not all good. Beware, all you new kids, 2 high zeros about to do it. Reclaiming we the coolest, and you know our shit's the truest. Well, don't misconstrue it, 2 high zeros about to prove it. This sick hop is our music, it's a blueprint to the movement. It's an honest contribution to your losing institution. Continue doing what we doing till we get some restitution. You're cruising forward, cruising, no choosing, you're refusing. We expose those illusions, let there be no confusion. Speak the fuck up or just shut the fuck up. Wake the fuck up or get rolled the fuck up. Back the fuck up or get smacked the fuck up. Bitch, shut the fuck up or get stuck the fuck up. Speak the fuck up or just shut the fuck up. Wake the fuck up or get rolled the fuck up. Back the fuck up or get smacked the fuck up. Bitch, shut the fuck up or get stuck the fuck up. We represent the violent interest of the silent majority. neglected by these tyrants. We defy the authority.
We the left behind minorities, those orphans on your dirty streets, pumping weed and blowing trees, surviving, and there's more of me.
Opposite disastrous catastrophe. Our masters speaking blasphemy, leaving a beaten path of casualties.
Tell me how can it be that freedom bleeds on its seas for anarchy? That's the key, it has to be a masterpiece for all to see.
Corpus B
to HC,
see them crazies blazing weed. Anarchy from enemy, we tryna make you people see.
When you make them bleed and it moves their needs, we sowing them seeds in the family so they can't stand me. Revolution is we, insanity for the cage for free. See the fuck up and just shut the fuck up. Wake the fuck up and get pulled the fuck up. Back the fuck up and get slack the fuck up. Bitch, shut the fuck up and get stuck the fuck up. See the fuck up and just shut the fuck up. Wake the fuck up and get pulled the fuck up. Back the fuck up and get slack the fuck up. Bitch, shut the fuck up and get stuck the fuck up.
I see the pain, they're all hurting as conditions worsen. The repetition can sicken a person to desperation. Searching no hesitation, facing the uncertain, unprepared for what's working out there. Be scared, it's curtains.
What's up, Ohio? Speak up, speak your mind.
Peace.
That's the point. Have fun with it. Come on, y'all, let's party like we're trying to get retarded. Let's party, get retarded. Come on, y'all, let's party like we're trying to get retarded. Let's party, get retarded. We don't take kindly to seas, and we ain't buying no sticks. We don't shop around town, man, we ain't buying that shit.
I've been thinking it's time to do a little binge drinking, so here I go. Partying like I'm trying to get retarded by the end of the night. Yo, I'ma get started right. I'ma get ripped. I'ma drink till I tank shit. I'ma get lit. And don't think I ain't gonna act crazy. Talk a trash, I smash, getting harassed by all the ladies. Even when I'm getting tore up from the floor up. So what if I can sing and throw up? Shit, I don't give a fuck if I am on skin. I'ma pour some more and then my cup and then it's bottom up again. In the club drinking like a guzzle does. How your motherfucker think your shovels does. When I'm feeling fucked up, but I'm in the mood to get retarded. So pardon me, I proceed to party the hardest. As I go and throw up all shit to the wind and consume more than my portion. A liquor with weed like anybody in this motherfucking bitch. Fixing to get sicker than me. Come on, y'all, let's party like we're trying to get retarded. Let's party, get retarded. Come on, y'all, let's party like we're trying to get retarded. Let's party, get retarded. Got to. I'm packing the bowls, smoking this bud till I'm out of control. Shit, son, this is 451. I'm about to have fun on a power run. Something stupid, getting retarded. High space moves in the stars uncharted. Grabbing shapes, sticks, and taking ball with another shot in this bitch. Cause I'm sick of this shit. Felonies, wrongs, and misdemeanor crime. Hurricane Katrina and Columbine. Waco, Timothy McVeigh, 9/11. We're closer to hell than we are to heaven. Come on, y'all, let's party. We're trying to get retarded. Let's party. Get retarded. Come on, y'all, let's party like we're trying to get retarded. Let's party. Get retarded. We don't take kindly seeds. We ain't buying no sticks. We don't shop around town, man, we ain't buying that shit. Smoking till our lungs collapse. Smoking till our lungs collapse. Smoking till our lungs collapse. For the 2 high zeros, MySpace, all that, backslash, all that, 2 high zeros.
Hey, let's hear a big thank you for 2 zeros. 2 high zeros. 2 high. Oh. 2 high zeros. That's fucking cool. That's right. That is one play on words. And the next band, also a play on words, Ned Zeppelin. Although they are seriously considering changing their name to Dink Floyd. I'm not sure why. Hey, anyway, I'm Steve Fun. I'm from Seattle, and I'm going to take a little time just to talk while we're doing this. Are we close to sound check, or what are we doing?
About 5 minutes.
About 5 minutes, okay. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I came here from Seattle because I wanted to check out the Ohio Hempfest, and I'm very, very impressed. This is one cool Hempfest so far, and I'm expecting it to get a lot better as the day goes on. But there's, I just kind of wanted to go over the couple things that I don't know if everybody's aware of in the crowd, that this is not just a free rock concert. This is an opportunity for us to peaceably assemble and exercise our right for free speech because we want to change the laws, and we are the people, and that's what we're here for. So I hope everybody understands that that's what we're about. You know, we are about having the people get together and talk about changing some laws that we've wanted to change for a long time. NORML was founded back in the late 70s, which is about 30 years ago, because we thought we were this close to getting rid of the marijuana laws. Marijuana was like this close to getting legal, and you know, they figured, hey, we made alcohol legal after a disastrous prohibition, and now everybody was turning on to marijuana, and they were saying, well, now's the time to get this made legal. But there's been a big, huge stumbling block set up by the federal government. And it's basically, it is the federal government. It is the people that have been in power and in the presidential office that have kept these laws on the books and made sure that we have no recourse in changing them. And we got to realize, just like my friend Zobiwan was saying, it's like we are the people, we are the government, we are the people that are saying what our laws are supposed to be, and for some reason we're letting the people in power dictate what they think we want, when it's not really true. So anyway, I've been involved with Seattle Hempfest for, well, I've been to all of them. I've been to all of them. They've had this will be their 16th this year. Not as many as Ohio, but I've been doing this for a long time, and when I started out, I was not an instant convert. It wasn't like I went to a Hempfest and went, hey, this is exactly what I want to do. It took me a while to figure this out. But there's a couple just kind of basic things. There are 3 basic reasons why I go to Hempfest and why I support this cause, in addition to the fact that I think we all have, you know, we are the government and we should exercise our free speech rights all the time. But the first reason is real simple, that marijuana is medicine. Marijuana is a medicine that is used by a lot of people, and I've seen it personally used. If you use it in conjunction with opiates, it is the best way to suppress pain. If you're using just morphine or just OxyContin or something like that, you'll build up a tolerance to pain, and then you have to just keep taking more and more to get the same results. If you are a chronic pain patient, you need to have marijuana so that you do not have to get horribly addicted to some of the things like OxyContin and some of the new ones that they've come out with. The stuff that the FDA is saying about that marijuana is never medicine is a blatant lie, because the FDA has approved Marinol, and the active ingredient in Marinol is THC. And if you don't know, I can tell you from my personal research that Marinol will get you high. So yes. So what we're saying is, it's basically, that's a lie. There is a lie right there. That marijuana obviously is medicine. It is being prescribed right now in the form of Marinol. And they're also looking into other, like, spray under the tongue things. I don't know the names of these products, but they are looking at other ways to use marijuana as medicine that the FDA can then have dispensed. They're doing it in Canada. But the United States government has been steadfast against it, and the FDA came out with some statement just recently in the last year where they said marijuana is never medicine, and they had absolutely no factual research to back it up. Oh, and then there's the 7 patients, yeah. There is 7 medical marijuana patients that are sanctioned by the government. They've been using it since they started research supposedly back in the 70s. And yeah. But there's also, outside of pain medication, it also is the best anti-nausea drug. I know this again from personal. If you are getting chemotherapy, you will have all your hair fall out, and you will not be able to keep food down. If you have the displeasure, as I have, of having people you know and love get cancer and have to have chemotherapy because that's all that they can do to live, and then suddenly watch them just deteriorate because they cannot keep food down. I'll tell you, I was actually in a state where medical marijuana was not legal, And when someone I loved could not keep food down and was throwing up all day, I knew what I had to do, you know. And I think anybody who really cares about their family would do the same thing. I went out and got marijuana for someone, and I gave it to them. And they thanked me, and they are alive today. And that's, I mean, that's just the bottom line. It's like, if you have a fever, do you call your lawyer? I mean, who is a legislator to say what is or what isn't medicine? I think your doctor should make that decision. You know, when I'm sick, I go to a doctor. I don't go to a lawyer. I don't go to the State House of Representatives and say, hey, what should I do for my cold? I go to a doctor. That's who should be making these decisions. And for the legislature to just flat out say, oh, marijuana is not medicine, it's like, what do they know? I think we should base it on research. And of course, we can't do research. But that's, like I said, there's 3 reasons. That's the first reason, is that marijuana can be used as medicine. The second reason is that marijuana can be used for a ton of industrial products. As we all know, you know, obviously shirts, you can grow just as much hemp per acre as cotton, but you don't have to spray it with pesticides because it doesn't get boll weevils. In fact, hemp grows quite well. It grows like a weed. You can get more paper per acre than you can with trees. You can get, and you don't have to bleach it like you do with tree and cotton products. So hemp is a very viable has very viable industrial uses, including you can get 4 times as much biodiesel from an acre of hemp as you can with an acre of corn. And that's the direction they're trying to go with biodiesel, is making biodiesel from corn oil, which is ridiculous. You can get much more hemp oil out of the same amount of time, the same amount of space as you can from corn. But corn is government subsidized, so they're trying to find new ways to use it. And you can make boards, and you can make PVC pipe, you can make plastic, they can make, I mean, there's a ton of stuff they can make. And the sad thing is that the countries where you can grow industrial hemp, like in Europe and Canada and China, the places where they can grow it, they're doing research, they're making these products, and they're taking over the industry. The United States is going to fall hopelessly behind when we start finding out, you know, just how much industrial hemp can do for our planet. And that was the first reason I really kind of clued into the fact that this was more than just a bunch of stoners, was when I realized, because I was working at the time in a print shop, and my entire livelihood depended on cutting down trees and making paper out of them. And then when I found out that that's the most inefficient way to make paper, I went, you know, we got to do something about this. But the third and most important reason is that we are spending far too much tax money and tax dollars and police time and prison time putting nonviolent offenders in prison for nonviolent offenses with cannabis. And this is why alcohol prohibition failed, is because everyone wanted alcohol. Alcohol actually became more popular during Prohibition because, you know, you could sneak off and drink it, whereas instead of just going to a bar and being social. And marijuana has created the same thing, an entire underground drug-running group of people with guns and all that horrible stuff that organized crime leads to. And it's not just marijuana, it's all drugs. All the drugs that are illegal are creating this environment where we have to have this big crime syndicate going on. It's taking up a lot of policemen's time. In the 80s, which was 20 years ago, they started enforcing mandatory minimum sentencing, hoping to end all drug use. I think the plan was to have all drug use in America, have America drug-free by 1987. I think they failed. And basically that's the whole thing. The drug war has failed. All we have done with mandatory minimum sentencing is increase our prison population to the point where we now have a larger percentage of our population in prison than any other industrialized country. We have more people in prison right now than, you can clap, you can clap the whole time. We have more people in prison right now than Russia had when they were doing their political repression of people. We have a higher percentage of our black people in prison than South Africa did during apartheid. So, and the word on the street, if you talk to police officers like I have, Putting all these people in prison has not slowed down drug use. It has not sent a message to our children that they shouldn't use drugs. It has not decreased crime. It has not made more people intelligent and graduate from college. It's like basically all the things that they were saying would happen when they ended the use of drugs in the United States have not happened. And yet, like I said, we just have all these people in prison. And they say they're doing it for the kids. They say they're doing it so children can live in a drug-free America. Meanwhile, every single person that goes to jail is someone's kid. A lot of people that are in jail have kids. A lot of families have been torn apart by this. And that's why a lot of law enforcement officers, probation officers, border patrol people have basically started up a group of people called LEAP, Law Enforcement Against Prohibition, and their message is that the drug war has failed, that they could see from being in drug enforcement that all they were doing is beating their heads against the wall and they were not getting anywhere with that. It's taking up a lot of their time. Now in Seattle, where I'm from, we passed a law inside the city limits of Seattle to make arresting a marijuana user the lowest police priority. Anyone less than 40 grams on them, lowest police priority. The Seattle police basically stopped arresting people for that. The year before, and we set up a tracking commission to watch this. The year before the law went into effect, they arrested 281 people for simple possession. The year after, they arrested 2. And the situation, as far as I can tell, with those 2 is they were plea bargaining down to possession of marijuana rather than originally being arrested for possession of marijuana. Meanwhile, all the indicators that they were tracking, that they were all in this horror. It's like, oh my God, if we legalize marijuana or decriminalize it or whatever you want to call it, if we do that, then all these things, horrible things are happening. The dropout rate will go up, the heroin usage rate will go up, the crime rate will go up, all this stuff will go up. All these indicators did not happen. And the prosecuting attorney for Seattle, who was the biggest advocate against this law, had to admit after 2 years that they had basically streamlined the Seattle court system so that we could, because it wasn't clogged up with all these excessive drug possession laws. And he had to admit after 2 years that it really was a good idea. Seattle's not the only town. Oakland, California has also done this. Santa Barbara, Denver, Colorado. Where? Columbus, Ohio? Maybe in a couple of years, eh? How are we doing? You ready? Well, I don't want to talk too long. I want you guys to listen to the great sounds of Led Zeppelin.
Get off the stage right now. Well, we're going to do a few instrumental numbers, then our sexy bassist will be back out with us. So, here we go. Dinosaur Jr. And if you don't like them, you suck.
Good. Big thank you to Ned Zeppelin. Weren't they great? The effects on that last song, that was great. I like that rain dance kind of feel. Hell yeah. Hey, I wanted to thank everybody real quickly before you run off. Thanks a lot for coming to the Hempfest. You know, there is no reason to have a big free music festival if people don't come. So thank you for coming. And you know, next year we want to make this even bigger, rain or shine. And so be sure and tell your friends. You know, if everybody asks 2 friends to come next year, we can get twice as many people here. And be sure to come yourself. You know, even if you graduate, even if you move, you should come to Ohio Hempfest because this is one of the coolest places to be ever. So thanks a lot for coming. But we don't put the music up here for free just for our own entertainment. One of the big things is that we expect a couple things from you. One, we want you to listen to the speakers and find out what's going on with legalizing hemp. And be sure and register to vote. If you have not registered to vote yet, I am very disappointed because the only way we can be a political movement like we are is if people are voting, because that's how politics works in this country. After you're registered for vote, go over to the booth over there where they're talking about the initiative that we're getting into the Ohio State Legislature for legalizing medical marijuana. They have a list of all the legislators in the state. If you call them to tell them you want medical marijuana legalized, be sure and mention that you are a registered voter and that this is the most important issue to you. Because that makes a big difference to them. If they seriously think that people aren't going to vote for them, they know they're going to be out of a job. And so that's the way that goes. I mean, that's how our process works. We're trying to get this in the legislature. Now, we already have the address of them. Okay, we already have. Another thing you can do that would really help out a lot is buy things from the vendors, because the vendors pay a fee so they can be here, and that's what pays for our fee to be able to use this area. So please, if you're so inclined, buy things from the vendors. Also, another nice thing you can do is pick up your garbage. I think you should do that all the time, but especially for Hempfest, because one of the things that they keep saying, is that, you know, oh, this Hempfest is such a big security problem. You know, if these guys stay cool, like of course we all are going to be, and we pick up our garbage, they won't be able to say that there's any problem with having Hempfest here, because we're going to be the nicest and politest and cleanest and friendliest event, and they just can't say anything bad. Gosh, I hope everybody bought a pen and paper so you can take down notes, because I've already told you about 3 things I want you to do. And the one other thing that's really important is, please, if you agree with this all, which I believe that's why you're here, please join the Students for Sensible Drug Policy. You have to be a student, but if you're a student and you're here, that means you believe in this. It's a very small annual fee, and it will keep you in touch with the Students for Sensible Drug Policy and how they're doing with their drug policy changes. And also, if you're not a student, we are also looking for people for, it's South Ohio Hemp Normal. North Ohio Normal. North Ohio Normal needs members. Everybody that believes in legalization should be a member of Normal. And they've got a booth here. They also are online. Normal.com has national normal.com, normal.org. They have links to every single local chapter, and you can join as many as you want. How are we doing? I guess we're not ready to play some music yet. Yeah. Yeah, why don't we put some music on? I think I've run down. I'm going to save it up for my later speeches at 7 o'clock. I'll be giving my big speech, I guess. But yeah, thanks again for coming. And don't let the rain scare you away. Oh, Zach wants to talk.
Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Zach Germanick, President of Students for Sensible Drug Policy. We are the group that put this whole thing together today. And really, we couldn't do it without the support of the students of The Ohio State University and everyone from Columbus. Thank you guys so much for coming out. The rain is actually passing us over. We had an emergency meeting and rushed to SEL to look at the weather forecast. It's actually going to go west of us, so luckily it's just enough rain to cool everybody off get everyone ready for an awesome night of music, man. If you see the schedule, we've got a ton of great bands here. We also have some awesome speakers, too. And while PRS from Cleveland, Ohio is getting ready to play, I'd like to introduce to you one of the preeminent activists in the Columbus area. His name is Bob Petrakis. His name is synonymous with Hempfest. His name is synonymous with the Columbus Free Press. This man has put more into the alternative community in Columbus, Ohio than I think anybody has. So without further ado, Mr. Bob Petrakis of the Columbus Free Press.
All right, good to be here today. Hopefully at least a few of you know me. I ran as independent candidate for governor in Ohio as the Green Party endorsed candidate, the first one in history, primarily because I believe a lot of things, and the one thing I do believe is that the drug war is connected to the illegal war in Iraq, the oil war, and it's really up to us to move back to a more natural time. Is that really beginning in the late 30s, you had the rise, the outlawing of cannabis, because you could grow it. I mean, that's the problem. I understand it grows like a weed. And you had to have the rise of the big pharmaceuticals, right? I mean, there's a certain irony, which I think most of you understand, is that you now have corporate America, you know, Prozac Nation, OxyContin, telling you to mess around with your serotonin uptake levels. And they give you inhibitors, happy pills, right? Corporate happy pills, but they don't want you to grow what is natural and what is better for you. They have rivers of plastic under the ground because they don't want you to have hemp clothes, which is a natural fiber. We live in this era of big oil and petrochemicals where corporations control and patent the gene code. And you are a reminder of a more sensible policy as they destroy the planet. And just now realize, as the polar ice caps are melting and the bizarre weather is occurring, that maybe we should return to a time of natural fiber and natural drugs. But they need their drug war because of Mussolini. He realized that's who they modeled themselves after. He was the first one that realized you need a drug war to bring in a fascist authoritarian state, to create a prison industrial complex, to make the judges happy, the lawyers happy, the prison guards happy, when in reality we don't need any of it because we have this natural weed, we have this natural plant which we know how we can use it responsibly, and what they would say is self-medicate. So our battle is against the big pharmaceuticals, it's against the prison industrial complex, it's against the security industrial complex where they want to watch all your personal transactions on the Echelon system, 120 satellites from space, because they're afraid you might grow your own marijuana and smoke it. They're afraid you might grow weed or grow hemp and make your own clothes, and that way they can't turn you into a zombie and send you to Walmart to buy clothes made in communist China that they can charge you a fortune for. So let me say, what is your responsibility? Just like Johnny Appleseed came and sowed apple seeds everywhere in Ohio, right? He was from, of course, Mansfield. It is your job to spread the hemp revolution. And God is on your side because this plant grows naturally. We've got to end the plastic generation. We've got to end and attack the big oil companies. It is your job to smoke pot and plant hemp seeds, and God is with you. Let the hemp revolution begin. Thank you.
Hello.
Gentees and ladymen, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you from the forbidden lands of the north, way up in Jefferson, Ohio, otherwise known as PRS, Putrid Rhino Stampede.
Oh wait, hopefully you folks came prepared. Our first song is Hillbilly Jig. Sending shivers down my spine, broken, mangled problems wide, empty glass of spoiled wine. What is yours cannot be mine. Knocked out, distant child, short and stocky, folded copy. Knocked out, distant child, short and stocky, folded copy. Lying fish out of your mouth, head is flowing full of doubt. Words are pouring from your mouth, in a corner while you pout. She's not down, short and stocky, she's not down, short and stocky. Referring to the dark, slowly tearing you apart. Do one favor for me, please. Would you do the check with me? Say that now. Short and stocky. She's not down. Short and stocky. Shivers down your spine, broken anchor, fall apart. Take yourself for your part. What is yours cannot be mine. Say that now. Short and stocky. She's not down. Short and stocky. There's something about you that makes me feel. There's something about you, baby. You got me running in a circle for you. I got this feeling like I'm falling apart too. 364 days. I'm in a dizzy ball. I'm doing now I'm living without you. I know it's sad, but true. I start to get so lonely, baby. I can't live without, I can't live without, I can't live without, I can't live without you. So what am I supposed to do? I have something to say to you. Why are you walking away? What's next, Johnny boy? Chad lost his goo. That can't be good. Shit. We're PRS. Can I have a little bit more of just about everything in the monitors? That'd be sweet. Never underestimate the power of uncertainty. Your mind will keep you guessing on and on throughout eternity. You saw it coming at all? No, not at all. Falling from control! Following without putting my foot in my own mouth. Wondering what to do when I'm cold and I can see. Falling from control! Song is about a transvestite. Hey there, Mrs. Mister. You're some man on the road of my rap. And you don't say you wanna go, do you want me any money? If you want me, we can call me back. I'll meet you in that hole like I told that you could. When you do the video show, we don't do the video, we ain't the big thing. When you do the video show, we don't do the video, we ain't the big thing. I'm gonna go with no lead. Got it, got it, do what we feel. What do you say? Why do you think I will? What do you say? Why do you think I will? 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 Oh yeah! Chad Millard, ladies and gentlemen. Why do you think I will? 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 Oh yeah! Why do we go through this every day? When will the children get to go out to play? Soap in their mouth because they're spoken too wordy. Soap in their feet because they got it so dirty. When they got an angel, while they're in the breath. I'll be the first to get back to the winter farm. Not a friend, not a friend. Turning the your clock and you're changing the socks. And as you're drawing the curve, you'll be coming uncertain. Why all of a sudden, as you've gotten so dirty, all of a sudden you won't be alone. Anybody an angel? I'm the best man.
Thank y'all for staying very much. We are the American Imports. Hello, hello. This next tune is a kind of a slow groove blues. I hope y'all dig it. Jack knows what we're talking about, and hopefully some of y'all do too.
We speak truth in love to power to reveal their inner coward.
That inner power is rock and roll, everybody, and don't you forget it. All right, this next tune is it's a slow blues. I hope you all dig it. It's kind of having to deal with the rain, kind of maybe where you're feeling, but feel it anyway.
Cause I got a big here. Oh, the very ground. Pass that bottle. Pass it over here. 'Cause I've got a bad case. What the fuck is this again? I've got all you pretty women fishing after me. Every time you catch me, you head back to shore. Pass that bottle, pass it over here. 'Cause I got a bad case, a bad case. For the boxes again. Now the night time is the right time. Be with the one you love. I come my sweet loving woman. Found another fool. Pass that bottle. Pass it over here. 'Cause I got a bad case of bed. Oh, the fuck is again. Last night when I said I loved you, baby, it was just a lie. How come I didn't know? Because I was just a show. Pass that bottle. Pass it over here. And don't be sending me no more red cane. I got this fucking blues again.
Music, jumble of shit, that whatnot. Here we go.
fortitude. Well, if my wires will stop fucking up on me, then, you know, I'll be splendid. And then if I'd stop fucking up on me, it'd be even better. Ha! This is Amidst the Monotony. This is Bottom Fader. One to the next. We love it. This shit is great. People are awesome. Fuck the rain. How's everybody feeling? Awesome. Couldn't have put it better myself.
Thank you. What's up? Yeah. Yeah. Hey man, can you bring the vocals up a bit? I'm not hearing much.
Switch things up on you.
we're a diverse collection of musical people up here. And yeah, we dig the rock, but we also like the reggae. And I heard a lot of people say there weren't as much reggae up here, so we're gonna loosen it up here with some reggae. It's called Die Like a Rebel, dedicated to those two fellows over there who just got busted. Let's go. Thank you very much. Well, it seems like the red sun has taken the rain away. Hopefully that's how it stays. Hey, this song was written by this gentleman over here, man, and I didn't even know he had it in him. It's a pretty rocking song. It's called Tiananmen.
Tiananmen.
Hotel War.
You got a girl who
Thanks for sticking around. It's really good to see you all. Again, we're Hotel War. This is called 45.
We're raffling off some cool stuff as we get closer and closer to 10 o'clock, where we are going to raffle off two, I don't know, about yay tall water pipes. We're getting into the bigger and better. We got some gift certificates up here for 25 bucks and some shirts and some other little doodads. Got some rings up here. We're gonna pull a raffle. And just if you win now, that doesn't put you out of the running for the water pipes. You could just walk away with more stuff. So really, it's in your interest to buy some raffle tickets over at Hemp Quarters. And here is the name. I'm looking for Kyle Hederly. Kyle Hederly. Anyone know who he is? Do you know him? No. I don't know, man. I'd really like to talk to Kyle about that. But yeah, 1-855-6245. Kyle Hederly. Great stuff. So we're gonna have some more raffles up. Next up is Next up is RTFO Bandwagon. Give them a big warm welcome.